welcome back to Drawing for Kids. To start off, let's go over what material you'll need. You need some Crayola markers, which you can use any color markers that you like. Next, you also need some paper. In addition to that, you'll need some black markers, such as Sharpies. Okay, so as I'm going along, I'll go step by step on how to draw this character, but I really like to invite you to add your own little twist to it to make it your own. There's no pressure to necessarily draw exactly what I have, but let's use that as a guidance to see what we can come up with. As always, remember to add in a little bit of your imagination to make it your own. You can do this drawing with your family and friends, and at the end of it, maybe check out how everybody's drawing turned out at the very end. Are you ready? So we're gonna get started. The drawing I'm doing today is actually based from a book. It's a little girl who goes into a wondrous land full of imagination. Let me tell you what it is. It is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. So to start off, I'm going to do the little black ribbon that's on top of Alice's head, as you can see here. Just going to do the ends of the ribbons, almost like bunny ears. I'm going to fill it in black because I want that ribbon to be black, but of course you can use different colors for the little ribbon on top of Alice's head that you're drawing. So here is the headband that goes across the top of her head. And then from there, I'm gonna start drawing in the rest of Alice's head, starting with her bangs. See, it's like a curved line, almost like a quarter of a circle. Keep in mind that the drawing that you're doing may not look exactly the same as mine, but that's completely okay. It's okay for that hair to be draped differently on Alice's head, because like after all, like that's what makes each of us unique, that we have our own style when we do our artwork. Now you can see the face for Alice. I'm also going to draw in the rest of her hair, like starting from the back of her head. So here you go. Another like round curved line. If you like, you can make your Alice have like ponytails or pigtails or braids. So those are different ways you can personalize and use your imagination to make your drawing unique and something of its own. Here's the sleeve for Alice, and I'm going to do her arms coming down. I'm going to have Alice hold on to something for my drawing. Haven't really decided what yet. Should I do a heart, a clock, maybe a bunny? Actually, a bunny would be nice, so why don't we do a bunny here? If you like, you can change it to like another character, for example, a doggy or a cat, anything that you would like. But for now, I'm just gonna do a little bunny for mine. So here you can see little bunny arms, and then I'm gonna do the bunny's body. That's one of the legs, and then the curvature to close out the bottom, and of course a little bunny ear, a small circle on the back. From there, I'm gonna finish drawing in the dress for Alice. So that's her collar right there, and of course I need to do her dress as well. For Alice's dress, I think it would be nice if it was a little bit more puffed up. Yours could be maybe even bigger, or you can have Alice wearing pants as well. So there's many different options that you can consider. So from here, I drew a little bow for the back of her dress, as you can see. And then I'm gonna do an apron in the front for Alice. I honestly really like the story from Alice in Wonderland. I think it's just so miraculous, and like you never know what you can predict to see in the next part of the story. I do remember being a little bit scared of it when I was younger, so I also understand that there are some parts that are a little bit mysterious and hard to understand, and that makes it scary when you don't know what's happening. Here is her hair on the other side, and then I'm almost done, but of course I can't forget the facial features for Alice, of her eyes, her nose, and her mouth. So here I'm gonna have her eyes closed like she's cradling a little bunny, and draw in some eyelashes for Alice as well, and then also in a small nose, just like a dot for her nose, and then a smile. If you like, you can have your Alice with her eyes open, and then you can have really large eyes or really small eyes or just like dots for eyes. So there's many different ways you can tailor your drawing. A lot of times when I draw, I don't always get exactly what I want the first time, so it does take practice. Now using my color markers, I'm going to use pink to color in the rabbit's nose and the ears, and maybe a little bit of blush for Alice's face. We'll see how things go. You can see my drawing's actually not centered on the piece of paper, and that actually happens really regularly. I sometimes don't know what I'm going to draw and how it's going to look like. So for your drawing, it might not be centered on your paper too, but that's okay. A lot of the things I like about drawing is just like enjoying the process and like having fun with it, and some of the unpredictability of how it looks like is what makes it fun. Now I'm going to use this light apricot color to color in the flesh, the skin for Alice. And then I'll probably move on with some yellow for her hair and blue for her dress. Of course, you can use your imagination and use different shades of color beyond what is like considered a traditional Alice. For example, she can have brunette hair, she can have black hair. For her dress, it doesn't need to be a shade of blue. It could be green, or it could be rainbow colors, or you can even consider adding on a pattern or like a shade that you like. And that about wraps up the step-by-step drawing of Alice in Wonderland with her little bunny. I hope you enjoy the step-by-step drawing with me. I certainly had a lot of fun doing it. If you have other ideas for things you would like me to draw, please comment below. And if you like these types of videos, I appreciate it very much if you consider giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for considering. And that's it for today. Hopefully I will see you in future videos. Take care and stay creative, everyone. Bye for now.